At this time, we would like to present our PowerPoint on public hearing regarding proposed tax rates for the 2021 school year. At this time, I'll turn it over to our Chief Financial Officer, Mr. Michael Ball.
Thank you, Dr. Scribner. Thank you, Vice President Jackson. It's a privilege to participate in this meeting to propose the tax rate that will fund the district operations for the coming year. And this is the time for the public hearing, and we want to, if we can go to the next slide, we'll just jump right into the chart that depicts the proposed tax rate. It's really comprised of two parts: the maintenance and operations rate and the interest and sinking rate. And the proposed tax rate is, of course, expressed as a rate per $100 in taxable value, and it is as follows. The maintenance and operations rate that is proposed is $1.0864, and the interest and sinking rate is unchanged from the prior year at 29.2 cents per $100 in taxable value, and that provides a total proposed tax rate of $1.3784 per $100 in taxable value. And the proposed M&O rate, or maintenance and operations rate, includes an additional enrichment rate that will provide funding along with state foundation school program aid to pay for the day-to-day operating expenses of the district. The proposed INS rate provides funding to make the payments on bonds that have been issued to pay for voter-approved capital improvement projects. It remains unchanged from the previous year. The chart shows a comparison of the proposed 2021 rates with the adopted rates for the 2019-20 fiscal year. It illustrates the reduction in the rate provided by Senate Bill 2 from the 86th legislature. This reduction is based on the relationship of the local growth in taxable property values compared to the statewide average growth rate. The Fort Worth ISD values have increased about 2.1% compared to the statewide average of 4.5%. This results in a reduction of 1.3 cents in the M&O rate in accordance with the provisions of Senate Bill 2. The administration is proposing an additional 11 cents on the maintenance and operations rate, as previously stated. The proposed INS rate remains unchanged at 29.2 cents, and this would support the operations of the district for the coming fiscal year. So if we could go to the next slide, this will discuss the benefit to the district. And this chart illustrates that the additional local tax revenue would total about $44 million. And since the public school funding system is based in part on local tax effort, those additional revenues would result in about $22 million in additional state dollars coming into our community. So it's about a 50% match for the local collections paid by our community. So if we could go to the next slide, we'll talk about why do we need the additional revenue. And what we've listed here is the ability to enhance the teacher incentive allotment. This proposal would enable the district to be more competitive in attracting and retaining the best teachers, and it would provide better campus safety and security. We're seeing that the cost of personal protective equipment such as masks, face shields, hand sanitizer, plexiglass barriers, and similar items appear to be an ongoing cost of operating a safe school environment for our students and employees. This will also fund additional measures to sanitize campuses and buses, such as fogging machines and additional custodial labor and supplies. And the third thing of focus is technology and connectivity. As you know, students without technology need hotspots and devices such as Chromebooks in order to access the virtual learning environment. And methods to provide broadband internet access are also being explored in partnership with our philanthropic community. In the next slide, we'll talk about the cost to homeowners. And this chart provides the average value of a taxable residence in Fort Worth ISD in the top row there of $163,432. And that's based on the certified property value roll as of July 25th, 2020, received from the Tarrant Appraisal District. The cost for that average residence is about $13 per month of this proposal. The chart also shows the cost for homes valued at $250,000 or about $20 per month. $300,000 would be about $24 per month, and $350,000 home would be about $28 per month. And then highlighted there at the bottom of that slide is a very important thing to note, and that is that the residential homestead owners over age 65 who have filed for the exemption would not pay any additional tax as a result of this proposal, because their tax amount is frozen at the level that it was in the year they turned 65. And so in summary, this proposal provides about a 50% match from the state, which would bring in additional dollars to our local community based on the effort of and payment from Fort Worth ISD property owners. And as previously said, the cost to the homeowners ranges from about $13 per month for the average home up to the $28 amount shown for the home valued at $350,000. And again, the homeowner age 65 or over would not pay any additional tax as a result of this proposal.